Hey, how's it going? So for a very long time, Android space didn't had a proper smartwatch like Apple had Apple Watch. So now Google and Samsung has finally collabed to produce this, the Galaxy Watch 4. But can I recommend this to any Android user besides Samsung? Let's find out. The first thing you may ask is why there was a need for Google and Samsung to collab and that too for a smartwatch? Well, the Tizen OS on which the previous Galaxy watches ran on didn't had proper app support, while Wear OS watches didn't had properly good hardware. So this Galaxy Watch 4 combines the best from both worlds, giving us the good hardware with proper good app support. Starting with the variants, the Galaxy Watch 4 offers two variants, 40mm and 44mm case, while the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic offers two variants, 42mm and 46mm case. Not to mention there are also different versions for Wi-Fi and LTE models in each class. The difference between the Classic and Vanilla one is only of the actual rotating bezel and the stainless steel case on the Classic. The fit is fairly good. If you have a smaller wrist, then go for 40mm, otherwise 44mm case is also fine. For the build materials, Galaxy Watch 4 is made up of aluminium while the Classic one offers stainless steel. Also, just a niche thought, the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic may have a slight edge over durability, as the rotating bezel creates a lip due to which inner screen won't get damaged. Now the major deal, the elephant in the room, the software. One UI Watch 3 has been a hit in my opinion. Now that Samsung is contributing to Wear OS, it has loads of new watch faces. And Wear OS has finally brought app support on Watch 4. Navigating through the apps has never been easier. You swipe up for apps, you swipe down for control panel, you swipe right for notifications, and you swipe left for the titles. You can get all your major apps in here like Spotify, YouTube Music, etc. But the thing that bugs me is why they don't have Samsung email or Gmail in the watch. Not that it is a problem, as you can still view emails and reply to them, and even if they don't have Telegram and WhatsApp, you can still view notifications from them and reply to them via three ways: voice typing, cursor typing, and keyboard. But the animation, they stole my heart. They were so fluid and deliberate, and I couldn't find a single time when it stuttered or where it lagged. Now, which smartwatch is complete without some health features? Well, lucky for you, this hasn't got some, but a lot. For starters, you can measure your body composition, heart rate, SpO2, blood glucose, ECG, blood pressure, but there's a catch. The ECG and blood pressure feature are only available in some region, so do look out for that in your region before buying this. Also, the sleep tracking is fairly great on this one, as it uses blood oxygen level to track your sleep and provide better insights. Also, it corrects snoring data using your Samsung phone. Now with all this feature set, it's natural to wonder about the battery life. Don't worry, I've got good news. It easily lasts about 1.5 days to 2 days on a single charge with always on display, which is not great, but it's not bad either. But one thing that still bugs me is it takes about 2 hours to charge from 0 to 100. I hope that they fix this in the next version. At the end, this is Samsung Watch, meaning it has a special affinity towards Samsung products. The moment you bring Galaxy Watch 4 near a Samsung smartphone, the saying they are made for each other isn't a saying anymore. The Bixby that seemed useless suddenly starts to make sense. If you ask Bixby to remember something, it is automatically transferred to both your devices. Missing alarm seems almost impossible now, as if you create an alarm on one device, it is automatically transferred to another. If you're listening to music on your Galaxy Buds or your smartphone, you can easily control them on your wrist. The all system app seems integrated so well. Not to mention, there are also some Galaxy exclusives like body composition and ECG and blood pressure. Another fascinating thing is that the watch plugs into the Samsung SmartThing network, meaning that if you lose your watch and another Samsung device passes through it, the watch's location will be updated in your SmartThings app. With the collaboration of Samsung and Google, the Galaxy Watch series has gotten a new life. But to the main question, do I recommend this to other Android users? Well, it's complicated. You see, when you use Galaxy Watch 4 with other Androids, you have to download the Samsung Health app. Then you have to download Samsung Wearable app. Then you have to download Galaxy Watch plugin. And you have to stick with Bixby even though your phone has Google Assistant. It's a whole fuss. And now on security front, Samsung Health is protected by Samsung Knox on Samsung smartphones. But on other Androids, it's vulnerable, as it has data on your location, your height, your weight, your body mass, etc. But what other options have you got? Fossil? OnePlus Watch? I'm just kidding. This is just another watch for Android. Sorry for uploading late this month. It was because I was renovating my room. As you can see, you like it? Do let me know in the comments and consider subscribing if you love technology. So that's it for this video. Take care and see you in the next one.